Have you ever wondered what a 90s martial arts film based on a vintage video game might look like? If so, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button to keep up with more hidden cinematic gems. Imagine stepping back into the wild world of the 90s, where martial arts movies were a staple and video game adaptations were just starting to make rule-breaking debuts. Amid this colorful era, Mark Dacascos shined in many films, but there's one that often slips past memory, the offbeat Double Dragon from 1994. Um, Long before he returned to stardom in big blockbusters like John Wick Chapter 3, Dacascos made his mark in gritty martial arts flicks. Um, his roles ranged from fierce villains to heroic leads, with highlights like Only the Strong and Drive. Between these, he took on the role of a key character in Double Dragon, a project that blended a popular arcade game with the over-the-top charm of 90s cinema. This film was a curious adaptation of the classic side-scrolling game, which originally debuted in arcades in 1987. The game starred brothers Jimmy and Billy Lee fighting through waves of thugs to confront the ominous Black Warriors gang. It was a staple on home consoles like NES and SNES, fueling an entire franchise. The movie, however, reimagined the game in a dystopian future set in a devastated Los Angeles after a catastrophic earthquake, acid rain, collapsed buildings, but, and chaos replaced the neon lit streets of the original game. Now, Billy and Jimmy Lee raced against time to find a mystical artifact, the Double Dragon, before it fell into the hands of the villainous Toga Shuko, played by Robert Patrick. Departing from the original game's simplicity, the film infused a post-apocalyptic flavor, making it more of a high-octane adventure. The brothers' martial arts skills became their main weapon against hordes of thugs, battling to save their world from total destruction. But don't let the low Rotten Tomatoes score fool you. Despite a reputation for cheesiness, Double Dragon offers plenty of campy fun with its over-the-top tone and fast-paced action, make it a guilty pleasure rather than a cinematic disaster. Think of it as a goofy nod to the cheesy goodness of 90s martial arts and video game films. Like Van Damme in Street Fighter, Double Dragon embraces its silliness fully, from the bright blue and red costumes to ridiculous fight scenes. Its energy is contagious, turning what could be a dull adaptation into an entertaining romp, filled with cheesy explosions and martial arts antics. So if you're nostalgic for campy classics or just want to see Dacascos in an overlooked gem, give this one a shot. Remember, sometimes movies are just about having fun, not winning Oscars. And hey, why did the martial artist bring a ladder to the fight? Because he wanted to reach new heights in combat. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,